Myself, Dr. Julie M. David, Assistant Professor, Department of Computer Application, MES College, Marangi.
Welcome to the data mining YouTube class. Today I am going to take the classes as the introduction of data mining concepts and techniques. Why data mining? The explosive growth of data from terabytes to petabytes, that is the relevance of data mining. The data collection and data availability, automated data collection tools, database systems, web computerized society, these type of things will produce a large amount of data. The major sources of abundant data, means business, science, society, and everyone. So these are the different types of sources for producing the bulk amount of data. What is data mining? Data mining means it is a knowledge discovery from data. It can be defined as the extraction of interesting, non-trivial, implicit, previously unknown and potentially useful patterns or knowledge from huge amount of data. The alternative name for data mining is knowledge discovery. It is the knowledge discovery in databases, knowledge extraction, data pattern analysis, data archaeology, data dredging, information harvesting, business intelligence. These are the different alternate names for data mining. Actually, it is a process of searching and analyzing huge data in order to identify patterns and extract useful information. The companies use data mining software to learn more about their customers. It can help them to develop more effective marketing strategies, increase sales, and decrease cost. This knowledge discovery process consists of different phases, and this is a view from typical database systems and data warehouse communities. It plays an essential role in the knowledge discovery process. The phases of the knowledge discovery process or the data mining is that it first phase is databases, and second one data pre-processing, and third one data mining, and fourth one pattern evaluation, and fifth one knowledge. We will describe what it is. The first phase is databases. We have different types of databases are available now. So we are taking that data from that databases, and after that we will put that data into the data warehouse. The data warehouse means it is a cleaned data. So before putting the data in the data warehouse, we are applying different pre-processing method. That phase we call it as a data pre-processing. Data pre-processing means data cleaning, data integration, likewise. So after putting the data in the data warehouse that contains this cleaned data, that means there is no redundancy and there is no noisy, and it is very cleaned data is present in the data warehouse. After that we will go to the data mining process. So that consists of different types of algorithms are present there. That algorithm choose which model is more relevant for extracting the knowledge from the databases. So based on your application, you can choose the model and apply that algorithm for extracting the knowledge. So in these cases, you can transform the data into your format. We call it as a normalization. We can select the data from there. So for that, the dimensionality detection and feature extraction, different processing method are there that will apply there. After that, we will choose the model, and that will extract the correct knowledge from the databases. So that extracted knowledge is present in a particular format. We call it as a pattern. So this pattern is evaluated. We will get the result as knowledge. So these are the different phases of the knowledge discovery process or data mining. Then we will discuss what kind of data can be mined. It consists of different types. The first one is database data that contains relational databases, transaction database, likewise. And the second one is data streams and sensor data. Sensor data or video surveillance data. So likewise, lot of data are coming under data streams and sensor data. And the third one is time related or sequence data. So the example for that one is stock exchange data, historical data. So that is coming under time related or sequence data. The next type is graphs and network data. The next one, spatial data, multimedia, the World Wide data. And these are the different types of data present in the case of extraction of data knowledge in the case of data mining process. So next we will discuss what is the architecture of a data mining system. Actually, it consists of different components. The first component is the databases. Databases means maybe that is database, data warehouse, World Wide Web, and other information repositories are coming under this databases. So the second phase is the data pre-processing, that coming under data cleaning, integration, selection. Lot of processes are coming under this data pre-processing process that is used to clean the data. Then we are going to the next phase, database or data warehouse server. So then we will apply the concepts of data mining engine that contains a lot of models or lot of algorithms are there. Depends upon the application, we will choose which algorithm is more useful for your application. Based on that, you can choose. So that is present under the data mining engine. Then the output of that engine is that the pattern. So the next phase means that is a pattern evaluation. So that pattern evaluation is going to another phase, that is a graphical user interfaces. These components are coming under knowledge base. So basically we can categorize into two, that is databases and knowledge bases. Then the architecture include database, data warehouse, then database or data warehouse server, the knowledge base. Knowledge base means this is the information of domain. We are mining like concept hierarchies to organize attributes onto various levels of abstraction. Also contains user beliefs which can be used to access interstrings of patterns or threshold. Then data mining engine. Already I mentioned that it performs the functionalities like characterization, association, classification, prediction, etc. And the next phase is pattern evaluation module, the test for interstrings of a pattern. And last one, graphical user interface that communicates between the user and data mining system that should visualize the result or perform exploration on data and schemas. Next, we will discuss about the different functionalities of data mining. The first one is characterization and discriminations. The data mining functionality represent what kind of patterns can be mined. And second thing, the frequent patterns and association correlation are the second functionality of data mining. Classification and prediction, cluster analysis, outlier analysis, and evolution analysis are the different functionalities of data mining. The first we will discuss characterization and discrimination. Characterization means that should describe the general features of data without separating into it groups. That helps us understand what the data looks like overall, finding common patterns or trends. You have a data set. For example, you have a data set of user activity on a social media platform. By analyzing the entire data set, you discover that users in the age of 18 to 24 are more active during evenings, engaging mostly with the video content and sharing posts related to the entertainment and sports. Data discrimination means that should separate data into different groups or classes based on specific features. For example, the social media platform wants to recommend personalized content to users based on their interest. Using machine learning, the platform builds a recommendation system that categorizes users into different interest groups. The system then recommends content based on the specific interests of each user group. For example, sports enthusiasts, movie lovers, tech enthusiasts, like that. The second thing is frequent patterns, associations, and correlations. Frequent patterns are patterns that occur frequently in data, frequent item sets, and frequent subsequence likewise. And third one is the classification, that is a data mining technique that involves assigning predefined categories or labels to items based on their characteristics. The goal is to create a model that can predict the classes of new unseen items. It consists of two phases, training and testing. Example, suppose you have a dataset of emails labeled as either spam or non-spam. A classification model would analyze features of these emails and learn to determine whether a new incoming email is likely to be spam or not. A pictorial representation is listed here that should shows how the classification will be possible. And next one is the prediction that should predict some unknown or missing numerical values. Next one, clustering, that is refers to the process of grouping similar data points or objects together based on the certain characteristics or features they share. The goal of clustering is to discover inherent patterns or structures within the dataset where items within the same group are more similar to each other than to those other groups. The next one is outlier analysis. Outlier means data objects that does not comply with the general behavior of the dataset. Useful in fraud, usage of credit cards, rare event analysis. And next one is evolution analysis, that should describe the trends of objects whose behavior changes over a time. And the data mining in business intelligence, that is very useful, that is very useful for the decision making process, and it consists of lot of phases that is very similar to the data mining. And it is associated with the different disciplines: machine learning, pattern recognition, statistics, visualization, application, algorithm, database technologies, and high performance computing. And these are the basic things related to the data mining. Thank you all.